and thanks for stopping by. Today I thought we'd do just a quick whip and chat to kind of catch up and see how everybody's doing and what's going on with me. So let's just get right to it, shall we? Today I am working on Randall Spangler, It's Better When We Share. You can see here part of the dragon. My release papers are from Crafts with Crashly. And this cute little cover minder of a bunny butt is actually from Amazon. I got that for Christmas from my husband. The putty that I'm using in my placer is from Randa's Crafty Corner, Bartlett Pear Cider. I really like that putty. It works well. In my single placer, I'm using the hard and sticky wax from the Creativity Squirrel. I have a trash minder. It is from Doggone Diamond Art. My pen is an Amazon special. Of course, I have my multi-placer from Diamond Art Club. And then my tray I'm using is from Bijou Bliss. It is the Drills and Chills 2023 tray that I won for being the grand prize winner in their Drills and Chills event. And then I'm not going to show you, but my storage container is actually an Elizabeth Ward. It's not a knockoff. I have several knockoffs, but this one actually happens to be the Elizabeth Ward tray from Amazon. So let's get started, shall we? How is everybody doing? Things here have been okay. I mean, I can't complain. I did get word that a dear friend of mine that I worked with probably about 15 years ago, her husband passed away. He had been pretty poorly for quite some time. And around Christmas of last year, he started really declining and was in and out of the hospital several times since Christmas. And unfortunately, one of those hospital stays, he contracted COVID. And since then, he just continued to decline. And then I would say probably a month to 6 weeks after that, he succumbed. He had lots of health problems to begin with. And of course, catching COVID didn't help the situation at all. So, been kind of going through that with her, reaching out. She's quite a bit older than me. I'm going to say, if she's not early 70s, then she is definitely late 60s. And she has to be like almost 80 at this point, because it was about 15 years ago when she retired, and that was when she was 65. So yeah, her and her husband have to be at least 80 or pushing up to 80. So lived a long life, healthy life, nice life. So, but it's unfortunate for her. She'd been his caregiver for the last 4 years or so, and it was really taking a toll on her health. I don't know. For those who maybe never have had to be a caregiver. Next to actually going through the issue, I mean, it is a really tough job. I know when my mother was in her declining years before she passed away, there was a lot of caregiving going on me and my husband, and it was exhausting, not gonna lie. So I'm hoping that my friend will be able to rest here shortly and maybe I'm sure her health isn't great, maybe get her health back on track. Let's see what else is going on. Honestly, just the usual. Me and my son went up to a bowling tournament about 3.5 hours away a couple of weeks ago. And he was so close to making the main event, but unfortunately, his last 2 games weren't where we know he can bowl. He struggled some, and like I said, unfortunately, he did not make the show. So that was a big bummer for us. Work is going good. There's really not much going on with me. I am doing diamond painting events. So this canvas here is for several events. It's for Palentine, Familiars in February. Then there's one, man, I can't think of what its name is. Well, poo. I cannot think of, but there's 3 or 4 events, and so I've been doing that. These events, it's each person that does their events has their own way of doing things. Sometimes, there's Year of the Dragon, there's that one. But sometimes, you have to watch a video, or you have to post on their Facebook group, or both. Put in a keyword in the video, so the next video they can pick your number. I mean, honestly, if you do more than, maybe 2 or 3 events, you almost need a spreadsheet to be able to figure out, okay, this is what I have to do at this date. And of course, some of the hosts are so much better at communicating what they want than others. And the ones that are kind of lackluster on communication, I mean, that makes it incredibly frustrating. But, it's fun. I know I love doing diamond painting events. And so I just continue on, and that's what we do. I bought a bunch of paintings the other day off of a D-Stash group. A lady was getting rid of a bunch of Randall Spanglers, and the price was very economical. So I picked up several of those, and I will be doing unboxings. Trying to figure out the best way to go about doing unboxings. so people get the information that they want to get. Still trying to find the best way that I want to do things and the best way that it'll come across on YouTube. If anybody has any tips or tricks that they would like to pass along, I would be most appreciative. I enjoy doing unboxings. My setup isn't great for unboxings, but I watch a lot, and I mean, I don't think my setup is any worse than anybody else's. So I want to do that. Also been kind of making goals for my channel, and what I want to accomplish this year. I'm thinking about maybe doing a giveaway. So I'm not sure. I'm still kind of debating on that. I have multiple budget-friendly canvases that I would like to find new homes for. And of course, I don't want to do a de-stash for that. I just kind of want to get rid of those. So I was thinking about, maybe doing a giveaway or, something along those lines. So I'm kind of been thinking about doing something like that. That way, somebody can get use out of a canvas that I won't do. Plus, goodwill and all that. So, what do you guys think about that? Would you want a giveaway? Because, I mean, if nobody's interested in budget-friendly canvases, then, that's kind of pointless. And then I thought at one point, like I said, I just got off of de-stash all these Randall Spanglers. I screwed up. I'll just tell you that. Like I said, this woman had, I don't know, I would say she probably had 20 or so different canvases, all of them very economical. So I asked for several, kind of assuming that there were people ahead of me, and out of the several that I asked for, maybe I'd get 2 or 3. Well, I ended up getting practically all of them. And there were some that, maybe if I would have known I would have been the winner of so many, maybe I would have passed on. So thinking about possibly either de-stashing some of those, or when my channel hits milestones, maybe do a giveaway on those as well. Let's see what else is going on with me. Man, there's really not much. Kind of boring. There's not much going on, which, I love, because boring is good. I am not going to do a very long WIP and chat today, because I have several videos I would like to film today, and I just kind of wanted to touch base with you guys, see how things were going. And I enjoy doing the WIP and chats. even though I don't really have much to say. I try not to talk too much about, my kid or, diamond painting events. But, honestly, I'm a middle-aged woman and don't really have much going on. Let me see. Oh, maybe going to Chicago here in the next couple of months. Again, my son, there's a Comic-Con, and he has a couple of friends that live up in Chicago. So we went last year, and basically he was gone for 3 days at that Comic-Con, so I was kind of left to my own devices, and I had a nice little vacation, just me walking around Chicago looking at things. If I go with him this year, of course there's going to be some things that I don't care to see again. The Bean, saw it once, don't really care to see it again. Went down to the pier, and while that was kind of fun, to me, that is something that you should probably share with somebody. I was kind of, I wouldn't say bored, but it just didn't have the appeal to me that maybe it would have if I had been sharing it with somebody. So, not sure. But there were other things like Chinatown. Oh my gosh, I actually went there twice. I enjoyed it so much. The weather was great, and I just kind of walked around and looked at the shops and had some snacks. So that was a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to if I go this year, I'm looking forward to going back there and spending some more time just hanging out. Maybe going to a few more shops and see what they have inside, because I did a lot of window shopping. There was only a couple of shops I actually went inside. So I'm looking forward to that if I go. We gotta take our camper van into the shop to get it going for the new year. We want to take it out a little this year. We really haven't done any traveling much for the last 3 or 4 years, and you know why. But it's time to start thinking about getting it back out and getting it going. The only thing is we have a puppy. She's a little over a year old now, but and we did have an older dog before she passed away, and she was a really good traveling dog. She just kind of hang out in the van, but this new one, she's still a puppy, and she's bigger. So I'm kind of thinking maybe we should give her another year to get more, to get some more age on her, so she's not quite as rambunctious before we do any longer trips. But we would like to still go out and maybe do some shorter ones. But all that just to say, we need to get the van in the shop so we can, get it road ready again before we take off. So we're in the process of getting all of that done. My washer went out, so we have to get a new washer, and the dryer was just about as old, so we're just going to go ahead and get a washer and dryer here in the next week or so and get that delivered. But right now, got to go to the laundromat, and that's never any fun. So unfortunately, that has to be done a couple times a week. I mean, for only 3 people, we have a lot of laundry, it seems like. But, you know, just be thankful that you have the ability to have clean clothes and just kind of go with it. So we got that coming up. Other than that, again, life is pretty boring, just like I like it. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. And it's been about 20 minutes, been sitting here talking, so I think that's pretty good for a video. I'll probably never have enough to say to fill up an hour, but, you know, oops, crap. 20 minutes or so, I mean, that's pretty good. Well, I think I am going to finish up here and then move on to the next project. So I won't keep you any longer. If you did make it all the way to the end of the video, if you could put a little dragon emoji, let me know that you did watch the whole video. I would appreciate it. And before you leave, if you could hit that like button, the algorithm really likes it whenever you at least hit the like button. I'd love a comment, but I also understand that most people watch these videos as they're diamond painting, and, you know, to stop and make a comment, that's sometimes not what you want to do, but I always appreciate the comments. But if you could at least do a like, I would really appreciate you if you would do that for me. So I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye-bye.